The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
The wrestling machine, one of the all-time greats, Kurt Angle. Multi-time. And here is the big dog.
And his opponents, first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns once told me he carries his family legacy as a badge of honor that fuels his confidence. That cannot be
And so it begins. Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double team attacks at any time.
It's worth noting that a lot of people give ECW credit for popularizing the triple threat match back in the mid to late 1990s.
enough already. Oh, my. At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant in fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship. All right, listen up, morons, especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as a TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for E&C.
Corey, we've seen unbelievable championship matches and triple threat contests over the years. You're absolutely right. The fact that a champion does not have to submit or be pinned or be factored in the decision at all to lose their championship is something that can influence their approach to the match.
As some would say in a triple threat, you don't have to beat the champ to become the champ. That's a risk that a champion runs when being put in this type of match. We've heard from many superstars who say that fact does affect their training and overall preparation for a triple threat match. It would have to.
Set him up,
Russian leg sweep. Here it is.
still got it.
He's not looking like himself here. He can't rest on his laurels here. There are two other guys in there that want this match just as much as he does.
He's got to be careful here. While he hasn't absorbed too much punishment yet, triple threat matches have a way of getting out of hand very quickly.
Roman Reigns unable to be contained. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Incredible impact. What a stomp. Good grief.
Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
Huh?
Beautiful technique.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. He's in a little bit of trouble now. His chances of winning this triple threat match are starting to dwindle.
I talked to those close to him earlier today, and every single one of them said he was prepared to take this TLC match. At this point, though, he may need a minor miracle for that to happen.
You know, I thought this match was going to be much more tightly contested. I guess that's not the case, though.
Oh, he's such a tough target. Former Olympic gold medalist.
A completely dominant, nice German suplex, and Angle's not done.
Not done at all. Another German suplex.
He's still holding on.
Another German suplex.
Unreal. This might be the opportunity he needed. Yeah, there's no way this match isn't over after that one.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE Champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight Champion. The winner would leave as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Eventually, John Cena and Seth Rollins changed the landscape of the match by doing the one thing they never considered, and that was working together. The Beast survived 3 consecutive AAs from John Cena and a curb stomp from Seth Rollins. Cena and Rollins then went toe-to-toe as one tried to take the other out of the match.
All 3 superstars suffered an incredible beating, which included Brock Lesnar being treated by 2 doctors at ringside. After surviving a barrage of offense from Seth Rollins, the Beast returned to his feet and destroyed the Architect with a devastating F5 to retain his championship. A TLC match is so dangerous.
Kurt setting it up.
Angle slam!
Now he's got to capitalize.
Jeez, I felt that one over here.
I've seen countless triple threat matches over the years, and I can confidently say that this one ranks right up there with some of the all-time best.
I can't help but be impressed by these 3 superstars, guys. This has been absolutely intense.
Get up that ladder. Let's go. You can do it.
Hey, guys, are seeing Angle in a tough situation.
It just doesn't seem to be his night tonight, guys.
You know what? It's pretty remarkable that he's even still in this match. He's taken quite a beating, but he's still in there, refusing to give up.
Angle's going to need intensity, integrity, and intelligence to get back into this match. Whoa, Angle dodged that one.
He's still got it.
Shawn Michaels is one of the biggest personalities in the business, and he's showing it.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. Here is Roman Reigns in position now.
This one is over. Kurt Angle's chances just went from bad to worse.
That doesn't look good. I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at work or school, that's for sure. Boom, what impact! What a stomp!
Good grief.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Boy, he is rolling.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
Oh, man, Roman Reigns doesn't even know where he is.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, that was unreal. Game, set, match. This one is over. Kurt Angle's chances just went from bad to worse.
That doesn't look good. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one. I don't know how much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are. Wow, guys. Here he goes.
Yeah, he's a superstar that can flip the switch and get after you.
Michaels.
Ooh, what impact. Harsh impact.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
Slap. This has been a battle.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Dodges that one.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Avoids trouble there.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Ooh, brutal body shot. Nailed it.
Belly to belly. Vicious. Whoa, Angle dodged that one.
He's still got it.
He Okay.
Nothing yet has shown me that one of these superstars refuses to lose this ladder match. Sometimes you can get that feeling early on, but this one seems... Yeah!
Byron, get on your knees, you peasant, and all hail King Booker!
Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, King Booker!
Michael, how many times do I tell you? It's King Booker! It's all in the throat.
One of the all-time greats, Booker T.
And his opponents, first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
Things just... HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, is back on Raw. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
If you ask me, this one has what it takes to be right up there with some of the great triple threat matches of the past, including the classic we saw at WrestleMania 30.
Bobby Roode looking good tonight, truly worthy of the expensive robes he wears to the ring.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a guy who shops at Suit City, but if these were fashion competitions, his opponents would have already lost.
The superstar always needs to be ready to be attacked by both opponents in a triple threat match. Circumstances create interesting alliances, and the numbers game can become your worst enemy in a hurry when you're competing against two other opponents. No matter how you look at it, it's a situation you don't want to be in, but you must prepare for it.
A competitor must be ready for the possibility that they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack in a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. No one thought that Ziggler and Styles would work together to perform a double dive off the barricade that put Corbin through the Spanish announce table.
And that's exactly what a superstar always needs to have in the back of their mind, that at some point their two opponents will most likely join together and take them out. It's one of many occupational hazards that come with competing in a triple threat match. If there's one thing you don't want to do when going up against Booker T, it's trade shots with the decorated champion. Lefts, rights, kicks, elbow smashes. Booker will take you down in a hurry.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, he turns it around. Corey, earlier you mentioned that it would be ill-advised of an opponent of Booker T's to exchange blows with the former king of the ring. There aren't too many who could survive the wrath of the 5-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Talk about a mistake. I don't care who you are. It's not a good move to try and trade offense with Booker T. That's a game you're probably going to lose.
It's not looking good for Shawn Michaels here.
He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
The dangers of this
But he's got to capitalize now.
Oh, everybody remembers their first big match, guys. And for Bobby Roode, his first time on the main roster came in August of 2017 when he made his glorious SmackDown debut, defeating Aiden English.
Bobby Roode's SmackDown debut was undoubtedly glorious, as Corey mentioned. In his post-match comments that night, I think, went a long way in letting us know what type of person he really is.
Definitely no shortage of confidence, Michael. Roode told Renee Young that he is big box office. And you know what? So far, he's been right.
Corey, what does an opponent have to do in order to be successful against Bobby Roode?
Well, Cole, when I finally see somebody truly be successful against Bobby Roode, I'll let you know.
The Heartbreak Kid is feeding off the WWE Universe.
You know, Byron, Corey makes a great point. Not too many superstars have been successful against Bobby Roode.
Yeah, that's what makes him so difficult to really game plan for. There's just no established blueprint for success when it comes to competing against Bobby Roode. Good can come of this, Michael. At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
Going for the cover.
And Michaels kicks out.
We might as well be in Montreal because HBK ain't staying down.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant.
That's called making a statement, Cole.
Things just went
Right to the back of the neck.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Shoulders on the mat.
The pinfall and the victory. We're underway, and that athletic beast of a man known as The Rock is eager to entertain the masses that have come here with the sole purpose of seeing a legend.
Despite his busy schedule, the only thing that Brahma Bull wants to do now is lay the smackdown on his opponent. Hey, Corey, do you smell that?
Byron, leave the catchphrases to the great one. But yes, we all smell what The Rock is cooking. There, you made me say it.
See, that wasn't too bad.
Even when he's not scheduled for a match, The Rock can still make WrestleMania history. There's the year he hosted, of course, but his appearances at WrestleMania 31 and 32 were legendary, too.
That's true, Michael. In 2015, The Rock was confronted by Triple H and Stephanie McMahon when he recruited none other than Ronda Rousey to even up the odds in front of a Bay Area crowd, not far from where the Great One was born. It was amazing.
Too, you brought up The Rock at WrestleMania 31, and forgive me for being less enthused. Why celebrate a pair of egotistical movie stars like Rousey and Rock attacking our hard-working bosses, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon?
Because the authorities started it, but The Rock topped it at WrestleMania 32. At the first WrestleMania I ever announced on, The Rock accepted an impromptu match against Rowan and beat the bearded brute in just 6 seconds, a WrestleMania record. Some superstars who've competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission move that can make your opponent tap out. Given the chaotic and unpredictable nature of a triple threat, that sounds like a good plan to me.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more dangerous to opponents.
The way I look at it is you can never have enough weapons at your disposal, especially in something like a triple threat match. If a superstar can defeat someone by pinfall and submission, to me, they increase their chances of victory in a match where the odds are against them to begin with.
The Rock has an impressive in-ring resume that puts him in the discussion for the greatest WWE superstar of all time. But he's matched with a movie career that cemented the Great One as the top leading man in Hollywood.
You name the film genre, The Rock has conquered it. Hilarious comedies, high-octane car movies, summer action flicks. They've all made The Rock a billion-dollar man in Hollywood.
Michael, Corey, you both discussed The Rock's dominance on the big screen, and I have to point out that he brought his stardom full circle when he actually produced a movie about Paige's career.
Yeah, I actually caught an advanced screening of the movie and loved every minute of it, but if The Rock wants another great WWE story, how about the inspirational tale of how I became the greatest announcer in WWE history despite being held back by working with you, Byron?
In February of 2017.
Oh no, here we go. The Rock sees...
Ooh, nasty impact.
But he's got to capitalize now.
He's moving with confidence now, guys.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Not sure how much more Rock can take. There's a very real chance he might not be able to recover from this here in this triple threat match.
Not often that the WWE Championship is incapacitated before a title defense. John Cena and AJ Styles rekindled the rivalry with a renewed enthusiasm for destroying one another. Bray Wyatt ended the match and made up for lost time as the Eater of Worlds used his body as a weapon. It was pure chaos as AJ Styles followed suit with an unbelievable array of aerial attacks on both superstars. And John Cena continued to fight back in hopes of winning a record-breaking 17th World Championship.
All three superstars pulverized each other with every move in their respective arsenals when it looked like
One thing that nobody will ever be able to take away from Finn Balor, guys, is the fact that he was the first ever Universal Champion, a feat he accomplished in 2016 SummerSlam when he defeated Seth Rollins.
I think Undertaker's opponent's about to take his last ride.
Oh my God!
Can he finish the job?
There is no denying that Balor is the foundation.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Into the pay window.
Finn Balor powers the shoulder up.
It's going to take more than that.
Inverted DDT. Fight. This could be dangerous.
The Rock is in position. Rock bottom.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
The Rock cover here. 1, 2. And he's able to get out.
How'd he do that?
He has something big planned. His shoulders are down. 2. And he stops the count.
Rock just barely got out of the way.
So quick.
Oh, what impact. He's got him covered. A kick out, and he almost had him.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
He's going for the pin, and he kicks out.
It'll take more than that.
Ooh, what impact. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique. Harsh impact.
And a quick cover from The Undertaker.
Yes! Unreal performance.
And so it begins. Despite triple threats being
Every man for himself. History has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double-team attacks at any time.
It's worth noting that a lot of people give ECW credit for popularizing the triple threat match back in the mid to late 1990s.
What a strike. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh.
Set it up. Nice neck breaker.
Oh, what a gut buster.
Caught. Steve Austin, this is going to be big. Is he done? And setting him up.
Nailed it. Axe handle finds its target.
It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up against two opponents at the same time. Add to that the no disqualification stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off on the right foot in a triple threat match. One way to do that is to target one of your opponents and go after them as soon as the bell rings. You're battling two opponents at the same time, so it's hunt or be hunted.
And that's what I like, Michael. It's survival of the fittest in that ring. In a triple threat, the superstar can't waste time feeling opponents out, getting warmed up, or easing their way into the match. You have to go at it as soon as the...
Incoming from Austin. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Goes down hard.
Military.
Ooh! And the animal is all fired up. You gotta believe this one's over. Avoids trouble there. Braun Strowman faltering some. But things can change in an instant in a triple threat match.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan...
And Austin! Luther's press! Luther's press!
Look at him go!
He's really looking to prove a point here.
No luck against Batista there. Oh, what a slam! Landed it. The shoulders are down. Braun Strowman kicks out easily.
Yeah, good luck keeping those massive shoulders on the mat. Big time slam. Vicious.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Oh, what a chop block.
Now it's Stone Cold looking a little easy. We're all going to find out what he's made of here in this triple threat match.
This triple threat match really seems to be getting the...
Spine Buster! Can he end it here? Now that got those shoulders on the mat. And kick out. This one's not over yet.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman. Hooked up and backdrop suplex. Here we go. Back inside the ring. Steve Austin is looking for the ending of this matchup. Bringing it back between the ropes. Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forceful might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, that might have just broken something. Carefully measured. Oh, right to the heart.
And he's heading back in. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. He goes for the cover.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Braun Strowman is going to have to revise his game plan because right now, the one he's used,
He's got the shoulders down. And he breaks the cover.
It's way too early.
Is that enough for the win?
Braun Strowman with an easy kick out there.
Just barely, but it counts.
Going forward with that Texas charm on full display.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Looking to lock it in here. Is he done? He broke out of it. Cole, how in the... He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and
Stone Cold Stunner. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Batista bomb. We got to cover. 1, 2, 3. Batista with the win.
Hey, did you have any doubt?